Yeah, you like Nuki? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Hey, everybody, how's it going? I just wanted to show everybody kind of how to go through registration. It has started. It's been open for a while now. Um, we still have a couple spots left for cheer, um, and as well as every other sport still hasn't filled out, so we're still good. I'm just going to kind of walk everybody through the process of registration, and if you want to make payments, I know we eliminated the actual payment plan part, but you're still able to make payments on your own. So I'll walk you through. So first, you're going to want to visit uh, tulasports.com. You'll be here. Just want to make sure that it's showing. I believe it is. Yeah. If you've never registered before, you'll want to register as a new user. I have a kind of a backup, or not a backup account, but kind of my little test account right here. You see it's test subject. I'll click on it. I created my email. Now I need a password. I think I got it. Let's try that. Perfect. So what you do is whenever you create an account, you'll have your players, or which is your kids. Um, all I've done is I've created mine based on my kids, Audi and Tres. I had another one just so we do have another one on the way. It's gonna be a baby, but let me add just another one for kind of just for I guess like the older, the older kiddos. So I'll just create James Doe, boy, birthday. Let's do 2013. You just go through your address info. Right there, it'll add all the programs that are available for them. Um, and as well, if you go back to your account, you'll be able to see it right there. So, what you'll do is, so right here, perfect example, here's a first and second grader. You click on their name, it'll tell you one program available. Flag football's there. I'll go through it, I'll select it. I can hit continue. It's going to be a new player. It's great. You'll go through all the questions. Jersey size, short size. I know we have it on there. We will run it through you before we actually put in the order, just to make sure that everything's correct, sizing wise and, and whatnot. Physical conditions. Usually, whenever I get these, I'll just look at them to make sure kids have any allergies, to certain grass, uh, pollen. My kids have asthma, so I usually just put asthma on there. Asthma, and then, needs inhaler, in certain situations. Or you just put they have asthma. Here, you'll go through the player verification. Um, Basically, it's just, authorizing your child to participate in the programs. You're certifying that all the information that you're filling out is accurate to the best of your knowledge. Um, our medical release form, you'll go through that, accept it. Media release, which is just the rights for us to be able to take pictures, record videos of games, and share them on our profiles and our website. Birth certificate, I've uploaded their birth certificate in the past, so it's already on there. If you've done that as well, you should be able to see it. If there's nothing on there, we recommend that you do upload it. It's mainly for our football players. We haven't really had it brought up for volleyball or flag football or any such, but it's just safe to have that way in case we're put in a situation. For football, we carried in a binder. We have everybody's info. As far as volleyball, flag football, like I said, it hasn't been an issue. But if it's ever necessary, I can always just log into the portal and I can just pull it up myself, show them, hey, look, kids, so and so, they belong in first grade and whatnot. So I'll hit continue if it goes. Oh, sorry. Now I gotta accept all these again. So let me accept them. We'll go through continue. It won't let you continue unless you know you have all those accepted or you filled out everything. Right here, it's going to ask you, if, for any opportunities if you wanted to be involved. Head coach, assistant coach. You hit show all available. It's going to show you everything that we have currently open. Skip it. Here it's going to bring you up. We do have a fan shop. As far as I know from people that have ordered in the past, it's screen printed on. There's a bunch of different designs that we have. As you can see, we have our volleyball design. See with the cowboy. There's another volleyball one right there. We have had we did try to create the cowgirl logo. It's no longer on any of our uniforms. Trying to keep it like the high school. We have our CSA logo, football logo, another football logo, caps. There's pretty much a lot of stuff for youth and adult. As far as, like I said, everything's screen printed. So if you get a cap, it's just gonna be a screen print. It won't be stitched. We'll go here. This pretty much shows you that what you're registering for. It's going to show you the pricing. You're going to want to make sure that you get through this. If you just hit back or close it, it's not going to submit the order. All it's going to do is keep it in your cart, as you can see up here. From here, you're more than welcome to close it. If not, if you have more kiddos, like I said, it's in your cart. You can go here. Now you can, can't tell you have something in the cart. Now you can go back and finish all the other ones. For this player, I won't do cheerleading just simply because I believe it's already filled out for our junior division. We still have plenty for our senior. But just so we go through it, I'm gonna go through the volleyball registration. For Audie's age, she's going to fourth grade. She has third and fourth available for her. Some of you might have that in between age, so it might say third and fourth, fifth and sixth. Just make sure you're doing the right one. If they're going into fifth grade, sign them up fifth grade. Just because they were in fourth doesn't mean sign them up there. We can select that one. I believe we already finished. Oh, here you go. So here you can select multiple that you want to sign up for. Obviously, we already have that one selected. We'll hit continue. It's going to go through the older one. Oh, no, it actually went to the flag football we just did. So we already finished those. Go to the next player. For Audie, kind of filled out information. She's been playing for 3 years. Has that. Didn't put anything here. Went through all the releases. Again, jersey and shorts will be verified with you before we place the order. Go through the next player. You don't have any experience, simply fill out 0, new. Rising grade, we'll put, we have 5th to 12, pre-K through 12. Not necessarily in our situation here. Physical condition, again, if they have any injuries or anything that you would like for us to know about. Position played. If you have anything I guess you would like for them to play, you can fill it out here. We typically don't really look at them. We will kind of take it into consideration. But, obviously whenever the season starts, we're in a small town, we need to figure out where to put everybody. They're probably going to play both sides of the ball. I usually just put NA. Again, go through your player verifications, medical release, media release, birth certificate, you'll want to fill out the birth certificate. Typically just use a picture for now. Any other situation, you'd want to upload a birth certificate. Again, it's going to go through the options for volunteers. We'll skip those. Again, the gear. Another spot for gear is they actually Sports Connect partners up with, I can't remember what company, but you do have the options to order volleyball shoes, volleyballs. There's cleats, there's girdles, there's stuff like that. Kind of anything you want to add on. I haven't used it or tried it. I think it might actually take you to a shop. I'm not too sure if it's gonna throw it in there into the order with you. I guess we could try. Wouldn't hurt. Oh, there you go. It'll add to your cart. Perfect. Okay, so you can add all that stuff. It'll throw it in your cart for you. Haven't had anybody do it that I know of. So once you're here, you'll see all your breakdowns. You can click on them. It's just going to show you division price. We don't have any additional fees as of now. Once again, it's a late registration. You'll see it'll actually show you division price, late fee. We still haven't decided on what we're going to do for late fees. Once you're here, it's going to tell you, hey, it's time to check out. If you want protection, that's on you. I really don't think it's necessary. We do have insurance for the kids through us. If you'd like to purchase Gap, any of that, that's strictly up to you. I usually put no. Now, for all those that want to pay right now, you'll go through credit card, and it's going to ask for your credit card info, all that good stuff, your billing address. It's going to tell you to go through all those. For everybody that wants to choose to pay later, which you could also pay in your credit card, we have the option of check. Now, we're typically trying to steer away from having to take cash. Instead, if you want to do the payment route, you'll select check, and it'll tell you after August 1st, full payment must be sent at registration, or must be sent at registration. You can always get a board member, email me if you want to make arrangements for check or cash. We will work with everybody, but for the most part, you'll select check. And we don't have any coupons, but you'll submit the order, and it will tell you. It's going to probably show several messages due to multiple sports. Yes, thank you for registering for Pee Wee, flag, volleyball. Once you're here, you've registered. Once you get this message, your kid is going to be on our report. So whenever they get that, you'll have you should get an email regarding, hey, your registration was successful. Now, for all those that want to make payments, you got your order submitted, it's successful. You'll go back to your account. Once you're in your account, you'll have your open balance right here on the right side. If you want to make payments to that open balance, you'll simply click here. I kind of went through kind of like a test run for myself because I wasn't exactly too sure how it worked. But you'll go here, you'll see your order, disregard this one. You'll see your order here. It'll say status pending registration. You click on details, it'll show you everybody that you registered for. Now, if you go here, you'll hit pay. And you'll see the total amount sorry, this is the old order. You'll see the total amount for all the kiddos. Now here you can select whichever one you want to pay on. So if you just want to do football, you'll leave the 170 there. If you want to, you'll pay this later, you simply put 0, 0, and it'll update it for you. You'll see that you're going to make a payment of $173. You'll still have a remaining balance of $183. Um, so again, you'll go through your information. Now you only have the option of credit card. You'll enter your information. Once you submit that part, you put in your credit card, you agree to the terms and conditions. You'll be left with that 183. Again, whenever you go back to your account. Um, Now you'll have 183 here, but that's simply how you make payments. And it doesn't have to be one entire sport at a time. You can go in there and do $50 on whichever one. Especially for those that are doing the cheerleading. I know the cheerleading's, one of our most expensive sports for everything that it includes. So here, like I said, you can do different amounts. You can do 0, 0. Instead of the whole 90, you can do 45 or 40, whatever you want. Again, it's going to update it down here. It'll show you your total payment. For every transaction you do make, there is a service fee. So that's the other issue. You wanting to pay different payments, there will be that $3 fee every time you run the credit card. That being said, it's going to do the same thing. You'll go through all the information. You'll enter your billing address, your info. Once you submit it, you'll see your open balance. And again, whenever you're done, you go back to your account. Now you'll see your new balance right there. Other than that, that's to me, that's the better way of doing payments. I know the payment plans were a little simple, but what's confusing was when people were registering after the day that it was taking. Like, I think we were doing just the first, so it's strictly driven on whatever day that we have it set at. So that's kind of the reason why we kind of steered away from it and just allowed everyone to do payments on their own. Um, that being said, that's pretty much how you run through your payment options or plans. So now for everybody that's wondering, what we get for each sport, volleyball. I know it's a big list, but I know you'll get, instead of a warm up, you'll get the top, the skirt, the bloomers, socks, shoes. We do the pair of pom poms. We get the extra pom pom for the pink. Um, what else? The bow and the backpack and megaphone this year. We've included that in the price. With that being said, for that, I want to say I got everything. For football, tackle football, you'll receive your helmet, your shoulder pads. You're more than welcome to use your own. You'll get a helmet, shoulder pad. This year, we will be giving practice jerseys. We will of course, you'll get your uniform, which is a reversible jersey, and your game pants, which will come with pads already built in them. Um, the only thing that we're asking for you to provide is practice pants and cleats. Everything else, strictly up to you. We do have mouthpieces for all players. If that's something that they want, they can feel free to just let us know. We'll hand those out. But again, they're nothing extravagant. They're not the expensive kind. They're simply just monocolor that I don't know if everybody's used. Just what they give out in high school. Um, and I believe that's everything. Other than that, we provide the footballs, the stuff that they need for practice. For volleyball, you're gonna get your jersey and your shorts. Um, you'll be required to provide knee pads and socks if you'd like. I don't, we leave it up to the coaches. If the coaches want to do, a single color or to match everybody, it's up to the coaches. For the most part, you can wear whatever socks you like. Uh, for flag football, you will get your shorts and your shirt, and we have the option if you want your kid to wear one of those soft crown helmets, we do have our own, and we can provide one for those that would like. Um, but I know in the past we've been giving them out. Kids didn't like it. It's just a hassle for the coaches to try to keep track of all them, and for parents, if they're just going to toss them you know, a drawer or something. So if any player that wants one, we're more than happy to provide them with one. Um, what else? I think that's pretty much it. So if anybody has any more questions on registration or how to fill something out, feel free to ask now. Stay on for a couple minutes, or feel free to email me at msanchez@catulasports.com. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's definitely helping us out, kind of keep track. So for those that need help, let us know, and then the payments are there. Far as payments go, we do ask that parents pay, uh, at least for cheerleading, we're asking for it by August 1st. Um, for the other sports, at least by the mid August, end of August, just kind of work something out with us, and we'll definitely work with you. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. We don't got much, nothing special with registration. And if anybody is interested in purchasing any fan gear based off what we have, I know you can go to the home page. We have our sponsors. Typically, is where we put them on our website. We have a little Facebook link for anybody that needs to get a hold of Facebook. And once you're registered, you'll have access to Team Central. All it does is just show you, I think, team directories is what it'll do. But you have to be a registered. Yeah, we don't have any programs open right now, but once you register, you'll be able to see your team. A little about us. We have our store. This is where the store's at. It's connected with Sports Connect. Some of the gear you're able to customize. I know that you can shop uh, different variations to it. Hoodies, shirts. It goes men's, women's. There is youth sizes available. You'll go through picking your color. You can pick your color. It'll give you a warning because of the way the logo's built. You're not able to change colors on the logo. The way they come is kind of the way you'll get them. But you have the options of all the logos. I guess it doesn't show you all of them. Oops. I don't know what I did. Let's try now. I guess it's not working, but it's usually not acting up. It's usually not difficult. If you go in by categories, you'll get these. You got hoodies, um, windbreakers, different brands. Under Armour, Adidas. I know are just recently been put in with this Sports Connect. Again, whichever one you pick. Hopefully it lets me show the logos, but you'll have the option to put whichever logo you like. We do just have a plain Catula Cowboys, Catula Cowgirls, CSA logos, and that's typically it. But yeah, that's how you use that. Well, again, anybody that has questions, please share with everybody. Oh man, I just noticed this logo was there. There'll be log out my account. And that's pretty much it. Appreciate everybody. Thank you.